getting to that time of night tonight with the Breath of Life Festival, first night, Saturday night, and the headline act tonight is none other than Davies, Icehouse. Welcome to Tasmania.
Thank you very much.
Have you been here before?
A very long time ago. It's probably been about 20 years.
Oh, wow. Now, I have to say a big congratulations, 30 years in the industry. What an exciting milestone to have celebrated last year. How did it feel?
It was a very big year, actually. We did our first lot of sort of major performing for about 19 years.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so it was quite
a bit of dust, get that off and
yeah,
get the old leather jacket back out?
Got that off in the rehearsals. We did, yeah, it was actually great fun. It was really good.
Yeah, fantastic. And also 2 albums out last year. First time since, 95, I think it was? That must have been an exciting
Yes, it was. We re-released the very first album because it was its 30th anniversary last year.
Yep.
And we also put out a collection called White Heat,
yes.
which there was an amazing response to the Flowers album. That was the first one.
Yep.
And so it was actually incredible. It turned gold in 9 days, I think it was.
I have to ask, how do you pick, after 30 years in an industry, how do you pick which songs to put on a best album? Because, of course, everyone's got their personal favourites. Is it your favourites or was it the people's favourites?
Well, it was actually quite easy in a way because we went through and we picked out all the singles, and there were 30 of them. So it was a nice round number and put them all together in chronological order. And we also bundle it too with over the music videos that went with those,
yep.
the DVDs. So that was quite weird too, putting all that together, because that was sort of 17 years of haircuts, really.
Oh, what was your favourite style?
Very short. I think probably
something
where
a bit
I
like this?
ended up back at it. Yeah.
Very classic look.
Yeah.
Loving it. Now I have to ask, being at the Arias last year and being able to present Gautier with the aria, how did that feel? Do you reckon he's the next big thing?
Well, he's already the next big thing, I would have thought. No, he's having great success overseas as well, which is great, because it's actually very difficult for Australian acts to get that next step, which is to break out of Australia and get into England and Europe and the United States. So congratulations to him.
Yeah, massive congratulations. Now, if you have a tip to give to all those young people out there who are trying to make it in the music industry today, what do you reckon you could tell them?
It's interesting because the focus is now very much on live performing, and so I think I'd be putting all my efforts into making sure you have the best possible live act. And it was like that previously, and then it kind of went through this weird period where things were constructed in the studio, and so we've gone right back round to live acts, live bands.
Is live your favourite way to perform?
Well, I think it's got a completely different energy about it than going into a studio, and there's certainly no doubt that in the last 12 months we've done a lot of shows. It's been incredibly exciting, so I do like the excitement.
I mean, it would be very different to you were saying it was 19 years since you did this big tour and all that sort of excitement that goes with it. It would be a very different group of people that you'd be performing to. All the same people, but a bit of a different style.
What was really bizarre, I was doing Home Bake last year, and that was 20,000 20-year-olds, which was quite strange.
And it's amazing how the younger generation just picks up all these songs that their families and their parents used to listen to and just run with it like it's their own.
I think partly it's because of the invention of things like the iPod and so on, that now my children's generation just have access to such a lot of music, and we never did, because we had to save up and buy a single or an LP. I think I had 3 by the time I was 17. My 18-year-old daughter has tens of thousands of songs.
Do you have an iPod?
I do.
What's your most listened to song at the moment on it?
Anything by Radiohead.
Oh, really? They're touring soon.
I know.
It's very exciting.
Get tickets.
You better get it. We might know a person or two to hook you up. Hey, now, obviously, being 30 years, being a bit nostalgic, I know that your first instrument you ever played was your bagpipe. Did you ever think of going back there?
No, look, I've got to say, when I moved, I kind of left that behind in the country. When I moved to the big city, I lived in a block of hominess, and people weren't so happy about me playing the bagpipes. It kind of all went bad from there.
I think that'd be so much fun. It's an instrument we don't get to see all that often on stage.
Well, I still say, I love them, but it's a very, you either love them or hate them.
Did you used to wear the kilt with them as well?
All that stuff.
Well, you'll have to bring that back out again in one of your performances.
Maybe not.
No, definitely not. Now, we're obviously here today all because of the Australian Lung Foundation. Is this something you know a little bit about, or is this new to you as well?
No, I do, and in fact it's something that's particularly relevant to me. I had a friend who passed away 2 years ago, almost exactly to the day, from lung cancer. So, and he was part of our travelling unit. So, yes, it's particularly important in that respect.
Don't know if you gave me goosebumps or whether it was the weather, but I think it must be a really special feeling to be able to be a part of today. Then, if that's really close to your band, and obviously to
indeed it is, and all of us. I think it's a very timely kind of occasion for us.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for performing here. Tasmania has had an absolute treat with you on stage. We can't wait to see you perform. And and hopefully come back to Tassie again soon.
Oh, we
and
will.
Bring the bagpipes.
Oh no! No, I'm actually going on a wee little holiday in Tasmania after this because I haven't really.
Really?
I haven't done any exploring, so this is my first chance to actually see Tasmania.
Oh, well, we'll have to give you some tips on where to go because there's lots of beautiful places to explore. So thank you for joining us in Launceston just to get started though.
It's a pleasure.